Hi there, my name's Andy Hillier, and today's guitar lesson is going to be on the new song by Zach Bryan called 28. It's a beautiful little song. It's a really easy song to play as well. I'm going to teach you the whole song, but just before I do, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, which is Andy Hillier, give me a like on the video, press the notifications, leave me some comments in the comment section, including what songs I should do next. And if you love what I'm doing, you want to support me, support the channel, and you want the tabs for this, then I'll put them on my Patreon page. A link to that is in the description. My guitar is in standard tuning. Okay, the verse and the intro, exactly the same, 2 bars, and it sounds like this. So to play that, first finger goes on B3, third finger on A5, and little finger just underneath it on D5. So we've got A5, D5, the open G string, and B3. Playing the middle 4 strings, so we just try and mute off the other strings. I'm putting my thumb over the top, just mutes it off, and I'm muting the string nearest to the floor with my first finger. And we're going to go down, up, down, up. So you've got down, up, down, up. And then we're going to take the little finger off and place your second finger on the D4. We're going to play the A5 and D4 at the same time. Keep your first finger on B3. So we play that, and then we're going to go up, down, up, trying to hit just around like the B, G and D strings. So the first bar slowly goes up speed. So all we're doing is taking the little finger off, putting our second finger down. Into the next bar, and we're going to take our second and third fingers and move those down 2 strings. So your first finger stays on B3, second finger will go to G4, third finger on D5. And you're going to play the G4 and the D5 at the same time, and then go up, down, up. Just trying to hit just the D, G and B strings. So it goes. We then get this little hammer on from G4 to G5, and then you play 2 more G5s. You could do it with your third finger, or if you want to, you could leave your third finger down and use your little finger. It's quite tricky to use your little finger, so you might prefer to use your third finger. Okay, so let's play bar 2 slowly, with the third finger hammering on. Okay, so let's put the 2 bars, 1 and 2, together slowly. Up speed. So that just repeats all through the intro and the verse. Let's just play it twice through so you get the idea. It keeps repeating it until there's a little 1-bar bridge before the chorus, where you're just holding this chord, first finger B3, third finger on D5, little finger on the G5. Getting the strings confused today. Which, if you've done the hammer on with the little finger, then your fingers will be in the right place for that chord. And it just goes down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So that's bar 3. So B3, D5 and G5. So that's just a 1 bar before the chorus. So hopefully that line makes sense. So the first 2 bars just keep repeating until you hear that little bit before the chorus, which is the bridge. And that takes us to the chorus, which is this next line. We've got this. So for that, E minor, just A2 and D2, hitting all the strings. Similar kind of rhythm, like give it a little bit of like down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. It then goes to a D chord which is your second finger E2, first finger G2, third finger B3, same kind of rhythm. And then into the next bar, bar 6, it's a G5 for 2 beats and then a G over B for 2 beats. So for that, little finger E3, third finger on B3, and your second finger on E3 nearest to your face. And hopefully that will touch the A string. So there's nothing written on the A string. So you do play the A string, but nothing rings. So you'll go down, up, down, up. It then goes to G over B, where you keep your third and fourth fingers there and put your first finger on A2 and play from the A string downwards and go down, up, down, up. So bar 6 slowly will go. It then goes into bar 7 and we've got C add 9, which is your little finger stays on E3, third finger on B3, second finger on A3, and first finger on D2. Playing from the A string downwards, and you're going to go down, up, down, up. And you could play that through the whole bar and just do down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. But I think it's quite nice to play this little line that goes, which is just D2, D, and then A3. So that bar will go slowly. We're up speed. So the whole line slowly will sound like this. And up speed. And that just repeats all through the choruses. It then goes back to the verse and does that little bridge part again, and then there's the choruses at the end. Just keeps repeating that, and that's the whole song. Well, I do hope you've enjoyed that guitar lesson and found it useful. I do like that song. It's a beautiful new song. I literally heard it probably 30 minutes ago. Love it. I'm going to listen to it a few more times as well, just to have a real good listen. But nice easy song to play. It's fun. If you have enjoyed this video, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, it really does help me out, as does giving me a like on the video, pressing the notifications, and I do read every comment, so that helps, even if you just say hi, but I'd love to know where you come from, what songs I should do next, and just go and watch some of my other videos. It really does help. And if you love what I'm doing, you want to support me, support the channel, keep me doing this, and you want the tabs for this and loads of other songs, then you can support me on my Patreon page. Link to that is in the description. Well, thanks for watching this. I do really appreciate it. I've been Andy Hillier, and I'll see you next time.